never give up on a play.
No luck, and the Rockets take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They just look stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Anthony, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Lopez with the bucket.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Roten. Mr. Clutch. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Rockets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He said, I want to see us threading passes into the post all day long. That is what is going to trigger our offense. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Mr. Clutch, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. That's good.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Sanders with a screen on Ariza.
That's the wall.
Anthony's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Rockets 4th.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Derek Williams checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Green. And a switch here also for Houston. Beverly's checked in. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
They set the pick. Here's Beverly. The Rockets with another miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Flalo with it. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for New York. And then for Houston, Robinson comes in for Dwight Howard. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Anthony, no one around. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Flalo created the space for that shot. He got his body right in the way of the defender.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Good on the 13-footer. Mr. Clutch has got 12 in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Anthony. And Flalo wide open. He shoots. Robinson pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Anthony's shot is off. And here comes the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. Shot's good. He's got 15.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. Well, you don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah,
For the Knicks, Lopez, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Sanders comes in for Porzingis. Anthony's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Tony Roten in for Gerald Green. Robin Lopez out there with Sanders. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Anthony, and it's Roten in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Beverly, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Kicks to Ariza. Houston moving it around. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
a moment now to see the numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
Defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed. That's why he's the team's leading scorer.
Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Outside Anthony. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Williams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He ended with 31 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. A dominating performance from a player who might start making waves around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes, at least, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Screen by Sanders. Anthony dishes to Williams. Passes to Cannon. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Rockets leading by 5. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Looking now at some numbers for Dwight Howard. Last year, getting it done. 8th in blocks and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
I tell you what, he was on serious lane patrol last season. Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up as a top 10 shot blocker.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
And the Rockets with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mr. Clutch misses off the left iron.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint, and now the Knicks on the break, and he gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Beverly gets to Ariza. Another miss by Houston. There's Cannon with the 3, and no good trying to get that one. And a pretty tight... now the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Complete domination. What a game for Mr. Clutch. He's got 17 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Mr. Clutch, he's in at point guard. Trevor Ariza out there with Beasley. Then there's Howard. And it's Moore in at the 2. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. The Rockets shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Roten. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Lopez. Beyond the arc. Roten, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And you know what? Sometimes there's a reason why you're open. Maybe not the shot you should be taking.
Anthony, the pass to Roten. Back to Anthony, and Anthony gets double-teamed. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Roten.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Moore penetrating, and he gets it to go. Moore's got 6.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Now here's Roten. Not a lot of room. He kicks to Lopez. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Anthony kicks to Roten. He dishes it to Green for the tie. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Knicks have converted. And then for New York, Sanders comes in for Porzingis, and Derek Williams subbed in for Anthony. Houston with a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Thomas Robinson. Ariza comes in for Michael Beasley. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Austin Rivers. And the Knicks miss again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And that one's good. Beverly. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
From deep, Green. Shot is off. Mr. Clutch